Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the Civivi Mini Praxis. Comes in this nice zipper pouch, microfiber cleaning cloth, a little product use and warranty information, and a couple stickers. Let's see, what's that, an Elementum? Yep, Elementum sticker. And here's the knife itself. So like I said, this is the Mini Praxis. One of the original designs they released back probably 2018, I think, was the Praxis, along with 2 or 3 other designs. So this is the mini version of that. It's around the same price, I think. It might be a little cheaper than what that original version was. But this has D2 steel and black coated blade. So onto the specs and measurements first. We have a 6.79 inch overall length, 2.98 inch blade length, so slightly under 3 inches if you need a knife under 3 inches. Blade thickness 0.1, nice and thin. Handle length 3.81 inches. Handle thickness 0.45 inches. A weight of 2.77 ounces and a blade material of D2. See if I can show you. You can kind of see it there hidden, but nice and subtle marking there so it's not all over the blade. Handle material is obviously G10. This green color, there's also a black one. And steel liners. Black painted steel liners, black painted clip, and hardware with a black coated blade. There's also a non-painted plain satin blade version that comes with the black G10. It is a drop point styled blade. It says it is hollow ground. I'm not exactly sure. Kind of looks like it might be. Also kind of just looks like a flat grind, but they claim on Blade HQ that it's a hollow grind, so I think I'm probably going to say it's a flat grind. This is a black stone washed color, they actually call it. You can kind of see it's not just a flat black like a normal DLC coat or something. So maybe they paint it and then stone wash. Not exactly sure how they achieved that. Plain edge, right hand, tip up carry only. You can see there's no cutout over here, but this side is flush. The screws and the clip there are flush mounted inside the G10, which is a very nice feature. I don't believe the original one had that. I think it was either I think the clip sat on top of the G10, so technically your jeans could interfere with that. So this way it's nice and smooth all the way along the scale there, which is a very nice little upgraded feature from the original. It is a liner lock, and country of origin is China, like all Civivi knives. Onto some of the design. So like I said, this is the mini version of the regular Praxis. It pretty much looks exactly the same. If you see a picture of it without something for scale, you'd probably not be able to tell any design changes. It has a flipper tab and a deep carry pocket clip. And it is running on bearings. You can see how smooth it is. So some of the pros, it came sharp. I can cut my little cheat sheet here. So that was pretty effortless cutting from a weird angle while on camera. So you can see very nice and sharp. That's the most important thing about a pocket knife probably. So very good for it to be sharp. Handle is nice and comfortable. I don't have huge hands, but kind of nice medium to large size, and I can fit about 4 fingers on it. They're a little cramped, but you can get a full grip. Plus your thumb, you kind of got to pull it in. It's not a extend your thumb all the way type knife, but you can really get the jimping there if you hold it like that. Also, if you choke up on the full size choil right there, then you can easily fit your other 3 fingers. Flips very nice. Nice and smooth. It's a pretty plain looking knife. Nothing super crazy about it. I mean, pretty plain lines and everything. Nothing like dramatic or dangerous about it. So if you pull this out at work or in the grocery store or something, I don't know why you'd need it there, but if you do pull it out in public or something, you're not going to send people running like you would with a giant 4-inch long bladed knife that's pointy and colored weird titanium anodizations and stuff. So nice and plain little just everyday pocket knife that you'd see a dad carry or something. And the last pro is the quality for the price. So I don't think I've mentioned it so far, but this is $29.75, something under $30. So crazy low price for this quality of knife. I mean, back just a couple years ago, I'll show one of the comparison knives in a minute, but a couple years ago, and I guess probably even still today, I mean, CRKT, Kershaw, a couple of these other brands that make a lot of these $30 knives, they've never made something of this quality. Nowhere close. Whenever you have a $30 knife, you know it's going to be pretty junky. It's probably not going to be very smooth. The fit and finish might not be great. Blade material is going to be kind of bottom of the barrel. CRKT or like Boker, it'd be really cheap, something that either is not named or it'll be like 440C or something, and then Kershaw would be 8CR13. So this being D2, I mean, it's not stainless, but so it will rust, but D2 has great edge retention. So for a super cheap knife, I'd rather have edge retention over rust prevention, I think. Some of the cons, I think the only thing I could really think of, I really racked my brain thinking about it, this liner right here, you can see there's little jimping on it and stuff, but it's not sitting very proud of the scale over here. You can see it as a little bit. If I hold it that way, you can kind of see where the shadow is right here. So it's not completely level with the liner, but not super easy to get. If they had, I don't know, some other way to, I guess if they would have carved out more of this part of the handle here and really let you get in there, it'd be easier. Because being a small knife, it's already going to be a tight fit, but like the easiest way I found to do it is use my thumbnail to get down in there, which sometimes you cut your nails too short or sometimes they're too long, I guess, and it might not be as comfortable as it is right now for me. So that's the only con I could think of. The build quality is amazing, pretty much perfect in every way. It flips great. It's centered. So I can show that centering off. A little hard to see, but centered right down the middle. So my final judgments, I really love this knife. This isn't for me. This is a Christmas gift for a relative, so I'm sure he will love it. He won't carry expensive knives. If I get him a $60 knife, he wouldn't carry it because he thinks it's too nice, but hand him this $30 knife and he'll be definitely carrying it every day. So, like I said, $30 Kershaw. Here's one with like a G10 carbon fiber laminate. Pretty thin liner right in there that's kind of subset into the other side, and 8CR13 MOV blade. And this was over $30, I'm pretty sure. I think this might have been like $36 or something. The action isn't really as good. It's smooth, or it falls easy, but it's just because it's not like as sturdy or tight feeling. But I mean, I would definitely pick this 10 out of 10 times over carrying this just for everyday use. The amount of trust I have in this over this, from whether it'd fail if I had to cut something a little more, a little harder to cut or something. Like, I wouldn't whittle wood with this, but that would be fine. I feel like I'd break the lock or something, or it'd close on my hand, or I'd snap the blade, or just doesn't feel as heavy duty as this little Civivi. For $30, it's an amazing price. I could easily see these being $50, and I'm sure they would still sell a ton of them. They would definitely not be overpriced at $50. And like I said earlier, D2. I mean, there are some expensive knives that use D2. I know Browse always had D2 for their knives, and some of theirs would go up to like $200 or $300, which I don't agree with them using D2, because they should go and pick something a little more high quality, like their prices line up with. But for this, $30, definitely something I would rather go with over 8CR 13 MOV or whatever other cheap budget steels there are like that. So that's pretty much it. I do really like it. I really like it for the price, and that's pretty much all I have for this one. My next review should probably be the new Tough Thumbs Design Odd or ODD 20 from Civivi. I think that'll be arriving the day after I finish filming this video, so look forward to that in the future after I carry it for at least a week probably. So that'll be next on the list. Should be probably similar to this, but just a little higher quality probably. And if you like this video, check out the other videos on my channel, see some other reviews, and give this video a like if you liked it. Thanks for watching.